It's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Detroit Lions. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Right away, they'll change the look.
Go, Reed, go!
They'll go with a rookie from Alabama. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you'd consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. A pretty nice effort.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Lions are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
3.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Hooker. He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Well, this defense for the Falcons much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Off play action. Here's Hooker. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Ultra! Go ultra! Smash! Smash!
Here's the 8th overall pick from Texas. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On play action, here's Ritter. Got this complete to the tight end blitz. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. In motion, Patterson. Oh, look at this play call. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Lions will take over. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try to bounce it outside of the outer third, unsuccessful.
Sometimes those plays are stacked up by the defense and there's nowhere to go, so you have to bounce it outside. And some backs just get impatient. They want to go to where they think there's more open territory instead of going where the play was actually blocked. In any case, it didn't work here.
And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Right there, hurt.
On 3rd down, Hooker. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that's one as a quarterback where you put both hands on your helmet and say, I can't believe I just did that. If he puts a little more touch on that ball, the receiver's still running. Instead, it's just an incomplete pass.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Robinson. And some space here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
No surprise, Robinson is looking like one of the best running back prospects we've seen in a long time. He became the face of the Atlanta football team the second he was drafted, and he should be ripping off big runs for them for years to come.
Going play action, Ritter. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Robinson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Collectively, great defense. It takes all 11, especially down here toward the goal line.
The call comes in, and the call essentially says all 11 have to make a play here. You have to show toughness. We just saw it there.
Again, it'll be Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Let's go now.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Looking to throw, Hooker. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Bison, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Ready, ready.
First down throw here. It's Hooker. Pass incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Hey. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Hey, smash Broncos. Go.
A quick throw there out to Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. St. Brown motioning left. Trying to throw again here. Hooker. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. The 20, 10, 5. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice to such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2.
Go, check. Go, check.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
Check smash. Check smash. Panther 60. Panther 60. Riggs. Riggs. Check smash. Check smash. 65 cat. 65 cat.
Hooker on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Ready.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Say, hey! Warrior 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready?
3rd down. Hooker looks to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 43. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Let's go now.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! 70 Lions! Go!
Gibbs straight ahead. David Onyemata there on the tackle. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now 2nd and 5.
Dragon 60. Bronco 80.
From the gun, it's Hooker. This pass down the field for Gibbs. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for him so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
Hooker wants to change the look. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's Hooker to throw it. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Okay, break. 6, mega.
Ritter backed up in his end zone. This is caught by Robinson. Now he gets free up the left sideline. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons would extend their lead here just before halftime. Koo now for the point after. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Makes the score Falcons 22, Lions nothing. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And he returns this to the 22.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Ready up.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Ultra. Check White. Ready?
Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Ritter. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots, They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Here's Algier again on second down. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Strike. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Back at the 47-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Hut.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time. That one deep for London. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Flush to his right. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. On second, here's Algier. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Algier certainly didn't look like a fifth-rounder on that run. Went 151st overall, the 12th running back taken in last year's draft, but was one of only 2 rookies to post a 1,000-yard season.
Ritter with it after the play fake. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. Ritter going to change it up. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Ritter throwing on third down. Crossing route and complete. He's got Pitts. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Hey, Blue. Ready?
A give to Robinson on the option. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
But they'll run with Patterson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And he converts, and it cuts the lead to 35-7.
Makes the score Falcons 35, Lions 7. Riley Patterson to kick off for the Lions.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. They'll run. It's Patterson. And that won't work out for big yardage, but a decent gain there on the trickeration. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back.
This 2nd and 4.
Check, stop tag, check, stop tag.
And now the rookie's free. Now he's into the clear again, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, 48 yards. And the Falcons start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The Lions on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
60 Maverick, 7 Pirates.
Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Here's Hooker. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing. Hooker. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. Hooker. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but, Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
On third down, Robinson. And shutting him off, now open field. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's the corner. A.J. Terrell getting up and stopping him for a loss. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Another run for Gibbs here. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 19 Lion. Go.
Hooker from the gun on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. Taking it right down Broadway. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 15. It's a gain of 35.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
Hooker. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On second down, here's Gibbs. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Let's go now. Blue striker. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this